And so it is with Adamos, the physiology. It was an interesting piece of research that was done by a psychologist and several years ago. And actually, I don't know whether the research is as interesting as the fact that he got something like $9 million from the government to do this research, if I remember the numbers correctly, and I may be off there, but a significant sum of money. And he wanted to research a thing called a sand flea. And what they had observed with these sand fleas, okay, a sand flea is a creature that digs a hole in the sand, and the interesting thing about it is that whenever it wants to eat, this sand flea goes and finds food, brings it back, sits it at the edge of its hole, goes back in the hole and does whatever sand fleas do when they do that. It comes back out, gets the food, and eats. Well, the psychologist decided that when the sand flea went back inside of its hole to do whatever it does, he'd remove the food. And so he did. And the sand flea comes out, and there's no food there. So it goes off, and it gets more food. And it comes back, sets it at the edge of its hole, goes inside, does whatever they do. The researcher took the food. The sand flea came back out, the food was gone. The sand flea goes and gets more food, comes back, sets it at the edge of its hole, goes inside. The researcher removed the food. The sand flea comes back out, you get the story? You know how long the sand flea went and did that routine? Until it starved to death. It doesn't. This physiological system doesn't have the capacity to change its own mind. Adam can't change itself. You know, there are countries in which monkey meat in the past has been a delicacy. And the way they would trap monkeys is they'd take a coconut, they'd cut a small hole in the coconut, just big enough for a monkey to squeeze its hand in. And they'd empty out the coconut meat, they'd put food in it that would attract the monkey and attach it to a tree. The monkey would come along, be attracted to food, stick its hand inside, get a handful of food, and now it can't get its hand out. And it's trapped. And it isn't bright enough to let go. The monkey body, monkey mind, the Adam mind can't let go. It can just run whatever's in it over and over and over and over again.